This is on the Rational automatic controls. Have the poultry, the meat, the fish, the bread, the vegetables, and the egg and dessert dishes. This is showing you something on the meat key button. If we select meat, we have bacon, broil. You could broil meat, braised meat, breaded food like a breaded tenderloin or a pork tenderloin, something like that. Grilling pork chops, grilled hamburger. Let's just say a grilled hamburger. If you don't select anything, it will go back to the beginnings, and that's how all of the processes go on the Rational. So grilling, I can press that to select it, or I can push the button here, and it will select it. So we go into grilling. The oven door is open, so I'm not going to start it right now. So it shows us with or without the probe. This will flash back and forth between the cockpit. So if it does that, it's getting ready to cook, but we have to shut the door in order for that to happen. So I press that back because we haven't finished setting this up. With the probe, 109 degrees. Without the probe, we'll select that. And we're going to say we're going to do a hamburger. So it's 8 minutes. I'm going to get rid of that, the rest of that on there. 8 minutes. Rational says that you can go less than the 8 minutes, so we'll go into the chef hat and we'll select that. Now we're just going to close our door. It's going to go through the preheat cycle. Again, that just shows what we have set up. 8 minutes. And it's going to be in combination mode. So if this is going to preheat at 507 degrees Fahrenheit, no moisture. Step 2, it's going to ask you to load the machine. Step 3, it's going to grill at 453 degrees with 30%. It's not going to add moisture, but it's going to allow 30% of the moisture to escape to crisp brown up the product, and then it ends. So at the end of 8 minutes, your hamburger should be ready. We're going to hit the back arrow and get out of that screen. And now we'll come back to the meat product again. And we're going to still do a hamburger, but we're not going to do it at grilling, but we'll do a pan frying. This is if you're pan frying a hamburger. This is to show the difference between grilling and pan frying. So this is with or without a probe. Again, we're going to select without the probe. It's going to cook it again for 8 minutes. And then I'm going to get rid of that. And we'll start the unit. This is pan frying a hamburger. Now you notice the difference on this. It is cooking in combi. 556 degrees with 100% steam. This is to act like you're pan frying a hamburger in a pan on top of the stove, which is going to be more of a moist environment than actually out on the barbecue grill. So it's preheating, 556 degrees, 100% moisture. Step 2, it will ask you to load. Step 3, drop the temperature to 484. Still 40% moisture. It's adding into the compartment. This is just showing you what the processes are. It's not changing anything. The next step, 484, it's now stopped putting steam in there, and it's evacuating 30% of the moisture to crisp that up and brown it up some more. And the final step is the end, and it will buzz and tell you to open the door.